We got to end on something I was going to do for my sweet puppy, my sweet best friend, Boseman the Bernedoodle. It was Boseman's birthday, okay? Boseman's birthday was in October. He's a sweet dog. He's a sweet, loving boy, okay?
We love Boseman.
We love Boseman, okay? He came to us in December of 2020, but he was born in October of 2020. Boseman he's new to this earth. So in honor of that, should I say, we're going to do a VanLaTEN, a quick one, top 10 cartoon dogs of all time. Okay, because my boy is like a cartoon character. He's so much love. Boseman's 106 pounds.
He's big.
Why do you say it like that? Like you got a weight problem?
You're the one who put out his numbers like that.
Yeah.
You said Boseman is 106 pounds.
Big boy.
Okay, so don't come at me for saying, yeah.
All right, this is my list. Next list, the LaTEN gets serious. We're going to do the top 10 American presidents that were worse for Black people. The top 10 worst presidents for Black people, American presidents. Top 10.
Outside of Trump?
Well, I mean, no, we're going to...
Okay.
Why would it be outside of that?
I don't know. The way you phrased it made it seem like worse than what we already have is how I kind of took it.
I'm going to get Peniel Joseph to help me with this one.
Okay.
Because I need a historian, you know? And then maybe we might do the 10 presidents that were best, if such a thing exists. All right, number 10, cartoon dogs. Huckleberry Hound. Do you remember him? Does anybody here remember Huckleberry Hound?
No.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you. The judge wasn't letting Rachel watch cartoons. Huckleberry Hound is number 10. Number 9, Courage the Cowardly Dog, who is a pink beagle. Huckleberry Hound, coonhound, Courage the Cowardly Dog, teaches kids about courage. Pink beagle. Number 8, I love this guy. Clifford the Big Red Dog. I fuck with Clifford. He's big.
Okay.
He's red.
He's red. You know, he's sometimes people, they kind of hate on Clifford because of his size. You know what I mean? He can easily destroy stuff, but he always comes through in the end. Clifford, who I think is a St. Bernard. I'm not sure. He's a mythical dog, so I'm not sure. Number 7, this guy gets a lot of play in my household. When I leave the house and Boseman's by himself, I put this on for Boseman. Bluey!
Oh, cute.
I put Bluey on for Boseman. Boseman likes to watch Bluey. Bluey is an Australian cattle dog. Have you ever seen the way Bluey starts?
I haven't seen the way it starts, no.
Bluey! Dad! They all talk about the different ones and they introduce them. Bluey is on 24/7, by the way. It's a loop of Bluey.
I'm familiar with who Bluey is, yes.
Number 6, I have to put these dogs out here because they are both cartoons and in live action, okay? Kind of like Clifford is as well. And it's a group of dogs that are all under the persecution of one white woman. And it's not Christy Nome. It's Cruella de Vil, who's trying to get the Dalmatians. Now, there was a movie that Kalika and I watched about the Dalmatians, and it wasn't about the Dalmatians. It was about Cruella de Vil, and what's her name was in it?
I know.
Emma Stone.
Yes.
And they trying to make her seem like she was nice. I can't do that. She's a dog killer. Okay, if you're a dog killer, you're a dog killer. I don't care why you want to kill the dogs. You're a dog killer. Okay, I don't care how the dogs were mean to you or whatever. You're a dog killer. She's Cruella de Vil, dog killing bitch. Christy Nome, dog killing bitch. I don't care. Now we're in the top 5 and it got hard.
Okay.
Pause. Number 5, Pluto.
Should have been higher.
Can't go any higher. Too much competition. Pluto is a bloodhound. Okay. Now I like Pluto.
I like Pluto a lot.
But the only thing I'll say about Pluto is he doesn't have enough of his own adventures.
Okay.
For him to be rated too higher. He doesn't have enough of his own adventures, okay? Okay. Number 4, controversial.
So cute.
Gotta have him in there. Brian from the Family Guy.
Let's have a oh God.
Brian, who is a Labrador of some sort. Brian from the Family Guy is maybe the funniest dog of all time.
Not maybe, without a doubt.
Brian, the funniest dog of all time. Brian is a little bit different. He's got a lot of, peccadillos and things like that. So you have to make sure you keep Brian in check. Brian might want to have sex with different people. Who's Brian obsessed with? He wants to have sex with Meg or the wife. Who does Brian?
No, not the wife.
Who is Brian obsessed with? He's in love with one of them. I don't think it's
either one of them.
He's in love with one of them. Whatever. I haven't watched it in a while. Okay, number 3. Once again, controversial. Another bloodhound. We're not sure if this is even a dog, if I'm being honest.
Pluto? I'm not Pluto. A Goofy?
Goofy. We think that Goofy is a dog. However, Goofy could also be a dog-like creature because it's interesting that Pluto and Goofy are in the same universe, yet Pluto, traditional dog, Goofy represents a race of dog-like people. If you've ever seen the movie Spaceballs, it could be argued that Goofy is like John Candy, rest in peace, his character in that movie, a Mog, half man, half dog.
I mean, Goofy does walk on 2 feet.
Goofy walks on 2 feet. Goofy has a son. He teaches him lessons. Goofy is very black-coded.
He's black.
He's black.
I know.
Goofy's black.
I know.
Goofy's somebody's uncle. But Goofy's number 3. Now we got the top 2, and this was tough. This was tough. I had to switch this at the last moment. Number 2 is Snoopy, who is a beagle.
Okay.
I would just like to say Snoopy is my favorite cartoon dog of all time.
And he didn't get number 1.
Didn't get number 1. I just couldn't overlook one particular cartoon dog. Snoopy is my favorite cartoon dog of all time. Snoopy is with the Peanuts. Mm-hmm. He is the dog of Charlie Brown, but he also has his own thing going on. He's the most like a real dog because if you have a real dog, your dog is both your dog, but then your dog has his own life that doesn't even it has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
The dog is somewhere doing its own thing, into its own stuff, its own point of view. Snoopy becomes the Red Baron. He sits on top of his house. He does all that. Snoopy, in ways, I would say Snoopy is bigger than Charlie Brown.
I was going to say that. He outshines him for sure.
Yeah. But number 1, it has to be this guy, right? He is the Great Dane of our hearts. Has a whole show oriented around him and this band of white people that are getting high and having sex and solving mysteries. Number 1 is clearly ScoobyDoo. ScoobyDoo is not the bravest dog.
No.
He's not the smartest dog, but he's the best dog. He's a loyal dog. They solve crimes. Scooby, he has a cool. Give me your best Scoob. There you go. See, people are gonna like that. Scooby's a Great Dane, and he has anchored a multimedia empire that goes all the way back to 7. They have Batman and Robin on there. Remember that one?
No. Well, maybe. Kind of.
That's it.
Scrappy doesn't get any play?
Nah.
Okay.
Too plucky. I fuck with Scrappy, but I wish somebody put something on Scrappy ass.
That's what we call Brownie.
Yeah, that makes a lot of
Scrappy.
sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Like, I wish some put, like, you call somebody hands enough like that, to me, Scrappy, I wish somebody dropped their nuts on Scrappy. Like, Scrappy call everybody hands. I don't like niggas like that. I don't like niggas that's always trying to fight, always calling somebody hands. I remember I was on the bus one time, was coming back, and we had this one dude on the bus, Aaron. And Aaron was always trying to fight somebody. I was like, hey, man, somebody whoop this nigga ass, man.
Why couldn't it be you?
Because I don't want to fight for no reason. Like, I don't want to fight for no reason. But I should have. So always trying to fight somebody, and then he got his ass whooped.
It happened.
And we was all happy. He's just one dude, I forget, a guy he had just come to us from Second Chance Academy, which in Baton Rouge is the place where you go if you get expelled.
Mm-hmm.
And he had no reason to fight Aaron. Man, sit down, bro. Man, you a loud ass nigga. Oh, I'm a loud ass nigga. Aaron stood up, bing, bing, pow, pow. Quick. And we all rejoiced. Aaron was like a little nigga with a chip on his shoulder.